Now, the next way that we save a lot of money while we eat out is we don't order drink. We don't drink alcohol. We're not ordering sodas. We literally, when they come to get our drink order, we are only 100% of the time. If we have leftovers, we are bringing it home. I see so many people stand up from their table and leave half of their food there, and then it just gets thrown away. If I'm paying for that food, it's coming home with me if I didn't eat it. So anyways, that's how you eat cheap on vacation. Always making sure your hotel has a breakfast. Always doing research on restaurants before you actually get there on prices. Not blowing a ton of money on drinks and appetizers.
The act of parents starving their children is a very deeply concerning issue. It constitutes child abuse and neglect, which is very, very much illegal, and it can take you to prison. So if you're doing this to your kid, you're gonna go to prison. This kind of abuse is often tied to narcissistic tendencies. It's always the narcissistic parents that are doing this type of situation in a way to control their kids. Let's begin by understanding what narcissistic tendencies looks like. In parenting, narcissistic parents often prioritize their well-being over their well-being of their children. It's always whatever they need, their own desires and their own needs over their own children's needs. They might see their children as an extension of themselves, using them for their own emotional needs. They use their own kids in order for them to project an image of control, superiority. One of the most insidious ways that this can happen is via food deprivation. Food is a basic human need, but for narcissistic parents, it can be a tool for them to control them and for control and punishment. They may starve their children in order to maintain dominance. Denying children food reinforces the parents' power in their child's eyes, that their dads, their parents are the ones that have all the power. And it creates some sort of dependency as well. So it gives them the power to the parents, and it creates this very cruel type of punishment for the kids. Because starvation, it's painful. Starvation, it's something that you needed, you feel that you need it, and you can't have it, and that's a very painful punishment. A child might be denied a meal just because they expressed the wrong way, right? Because they said a bad word or they got a bad grade. There's some parents that, like Ruby Frankie and Nurse Hannah, that denied their kids food just because. They're not even punished. They're not even nothing. They do it just because they can. I'm going to be showing you some videos of Nurse Hannah and Ruby Frankie just denying their kids food. Just so you know that these people are very, very narcissistic, and it's the way to control their children. And we're talking about Nurse Hannah. She has a kid. He's 2 years old. He's so little. Why? She don't need to be punished, that little baby boy. He's so little, but she's using that as a form of control.
I can't do that. Now, the next way that we save a lot of money while we eat out is we don't order drink. We don't drink alcohol. We're not ordering sodas. We literally, when they come to get our drink order, we are only 100% of the time. If we have leftovers, we are bringing it home. I see so many people stand up from their table and leave half of their food there, and then it just gets thrown away. If I'm paying for that food, it's coming home with me if I didn't eat it. So anyways, that's how you eat cheap on vacation. Always making sure your hotel has a breakfast. Always doing research on restaurants before you actually get there on prices. Not blowing a ton of money on...
Can you give me some breakfast?
You don't need food.
Ruby Frankie was denying water to their kids, and she would watch them be in the shower so they wouldn't steal water, or they wouldn't steal water when they were brushing their teeth. She would deny them water as well.
Kids outgrow their clothes. She had lost so much weight that she had actually, the clothes were too big.
There's a lot of people that actually lock their fridges, their refrigerator.
Motherfuckers put a chain and lock on the house fridge. So I bought my own shit. The fuck?
Fuck you and you and you. I hate your friends and they...
So the kids cannot go eat. They're just tied in there to whatever the mom gives them, any kind of food, however she pleases. It's all about control and power. They do that because they feel like, I am the God of you. I give you whenever I want to. If I want to, I'll give you. If I don't want to, I don't give you. Because everything I own, everything right here is mine. You are nothing. I give you whenever I want to. They feel the power. They have this very God complex, and they just treat their kids as if they were ants. Just very little that they can squish them at any time. The impact of starvation is very long lasting and can lead to very serious consequences in the future when the kids grow up. Even malnutrition stunts growth and weaken immunity. Constant hunger creates a lot of fear and anxiety, and not to mention it's painful. That can create a sense of worthlessness, like, am I not worth not even food? Am I not worth it? Like, what's going on? Brings a lot of trust issues, self-esteem issues, just worthlessness, where these little kids just grow up and be like, I wasn't even worth it, the food, and they believe it to be true. But these type of people exist. These type of parents exist. They deny their kids food and water. They starve them on purpose just because they want to have all the control. Have you experienced this situation? Has someone you know experienced this situation? Tell me what you think about this situation in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.